The Clippers are trading James Harden to the Cavs for Darius Garland and a second-round pick. This move seemingly came out of nowhere, as last night we got the news that Harden didn't want to play for the Clippers anymore. The Clippers were doing great, had this huge resurgence, and all of a sudden James wants out. And today, he's out. So let's push this trade through and see how it pans out for both these teams. Looking at both teams, the Clippers find themselves at 23 and 26. Good enough for 9th in the Western Conference. They're in the play-in right now. Cavs, they're 5th in the East, and they've got an opportunity to climb up the standing. So we'll see how these squads finish out the season. Now, the big thing with this swap is Darius Garland is a decade younger than James Harden. So the Clips, they got a whole lot younger, and they were the team getting draft capital in the situation. I know it was only a second-round pick, but still. However, for the Cavs, if you're talking about the immediate future, these next couple years, I think James might be better than DG, but that's just my take. And with all these crazy trades going down, expect a lot of content from me. If you want to see more stuff like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, as I'm going to be sitting at this PC a lot. Jokic is your most valuable player, averaged 29, 11, and almost 10 assists to win the award. Cool, Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Let's get to the postseason. Did Harden make All-NBA for the Cavs? I feel like he would. He does. Finishing out the season, averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. Did D. Mitch make All-NBA? Yep, he was on third team alongside James Harden. We do not see Kawhi Leonard on All-NBA, as the Clippers end up as the 8th seed in the play-in tournament. Finished out the year 41 and 41, right at 500. DG averaged 21 and 7. Kawhi, he's at 25 and 6. Now, expect Leonard to maybe regress. He's 34. We'll see if the Clippers can at least get out of the play-in tournament and get to the playoffs. They do. They'll be the 7th seed taking on Denver. Clips had a crazy 7-game battle against the Nuggets last time around. They ended up losing last year's playoffs. As for the Cavs, they're in the 3 seed taking on the young Atlanta Hawks. They just moved off of Trae Young, but they're still doing well over there, led by Double J, Jalen Johnson. And you know what the Nuggets squad looks like over here. Gonna be a tough matchup for the Clippers for sure. Early on, Cavs are up 2-1 on the Hawks. They're up 3-1. And the Clippers are up 2-1 on the Nuggets. They're up 3-1 on the Nuggets. Who would have thought? Nuggets will take game 5. And over here, Cavs make easy work of the Hawks, beating them in 5 games. Checking in on James Harden. Oh no, it's a normal Harden playoffs. PPG down to 17. Assists are up to 10, but he's not as aggressive as a scorer as you want him to be. Is his shot tendency high enough? Oh, it's not. Okay, let me make sure everybody's smooth on shot tendencies, because no. Him and Donovan Mitchell, they shoot the basketball. That's what they do. So I'm going to have them shoot more. And then over here in Los Angeles, Kawhi, I'm going to put up, and Garland, they need him shooting too. 2K, we got to update the tendon, because you got role players, or stars turning into role players because of their trash tendon. Clips, though, looking to close this out in game 6. Joker went off in game 5. He's been going off all playoffs, 34 and 16. As for Darius Garland, he's coming off a 34-piece, averaging 31 and 8 here in the postseason. All right, Darius, let's see if you can close it here for the Clippers in game 6. The way you're playing compared to James Harden so far, it looks like a home run trade for the Clippers. Oh, well, the Clippers might do the Clipper thing and blow a 3-1. Garland at 19 and 12. Leonard with 26. It wasn't enough as Joker went for 25 and 14. And the Clippers might blow a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets, reminiscent of the NBA bubble. Oh, hold on. Clippers off to a great start. Nuggets storming back. Nuggets have a little bit of a lead in the 4th. No, this is within reach for the LA Clips. Let's tune in here with 2:43 to go. Clippers actually up. They're having a big 4th quarter, outscoring Denver by 11 points. And we'll get in here with 2:44 to go. Clips up 5. Darius Garland not in the game right now. He's not fouled out, so we'll make sure he gets subbed in shortly. Leonard with 27. Garland has 21. Cam Johnson inbounding the ball. He'll get it into Tim Hardaway Jr. And let's go on ahead. Get straight to this, man. Hardaway Jr. working on Derrick Jones here. Joker rolling to the rim. It'll go out to Jamal Murray. Murray gets the screen from Cam Johnson. Murray's going to fire a 3. He had room, but couldn't get it to drop. Big Zoo the board. And I'll use this opportunity to call a Los Angeles timeout so Coach T. Lue can get, I was going to say James Harden in the game. It's so weird to say get Darius Garland in the game. Just checking my Twitter notifications, see if any trades went down. Austin Reeves lobbed that thing off the backboard to Bron. Lakers are giving belt to the Brooklyn Nets right now. Anyways, here we go. It'll go into Darius Garland. Garland is defended by Jamal Murray here. DG's been having a big postseason. He'll get the screen from John Collins, give it out to JC, to Leonard. He loves that mid-range, but it doesn't drop that time. Nuggets will push the ball the other way. It's Jamal Murray with the rock. Murray throws it to Tim Hardaway. Working in the mid-range is Hardaway. Gets it down to Jamal. Jamal in a lot of traffic. Swings to Gordon. They had P. Watt wide open, but completely missed him. A rising young star in Denver is Peyton Watson. 5 on the shot clock for the Nuggets. They got to fire something up. It's going to be Hardaway firing it from way downtown, and that's an empty possession for Denver as the Clippers play some real solid defense. Garland with the ball. Gives it over to Kawhi Leonard. Big Zoo will get out the picture, and Leonard's going to look to isolate here on Aaron Gordon. Layup for Leonard is off, and I'm not going to lie, we are seeing some ugly hoops here on both sides. Haven't seen a bucket just yet. Joker, the half spin, swings to Murray. Murray looking for Jokic in the post. He's got Leonard defending him. They'll bring the double. Joker swings. Hardaway, 3 is good. And finally, a shot finds the bottom of the net for one of these teams. Unfortunately, it's Tim Hardaway Jr. knocking down a 3 and shrinking this Clippers lead to 2. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard spins, gets it out to Garland. Garland gets the screen. He'll bounce it down to Kawhi. Kawhi backing in on P. Watt. Fakes again. Puts it up and finishes. Good defense, better offense from Kawhi Leonard. He's up to 29 points. Oh, wow. Quick pass up to Jokic, and he'll slam it home. Hey, you know things are getting serious when Jokic is throwing down dunks and emoting after. You know the Nuggets are locked in. Darius Garland with the ball. He'll get the screen from Collins. Garland gonna swing it over to Chris Dunn. Dunn working on the wing here. Gets a screen from Big Zoo. Zoo rolls to the rim. Dunn stuck. Hits Garland. Darius, this is your time. Gets to the rim. Spin move. Way! Darius Garland to put the Clippers up by 4. We finally see DG do something. He was getting it down to Kawhi Leonard, and rightfully so. Kawhi Leonard, a great clutch time player, but that time he called his own number, and guess what? Somebody answered. It was Darius Garland who picked up. Aaron Gordon inbounding. It'll go into Murray. Murray thought about the 3. Nuggets need something quick here if they don't want to have to foul on the next possession. Murray picks up his dribble, fakes, doubled. He'll swing to Gordon. Gordon back to Murray to Hardaway. He'll fire a 3. It's off. Joker, second chance, goes up and finishes. We would have loved to not give up that offensive rebound. Joker came flying in, and now they're going to foul Kawhi Leonard. All right, Kawhi, we need you to turn on the aimbot for this one. Make both of them. First one's good. The second one's the big one to make it a 2-possession game. Leonard calmly, nonchalantly knocks him down. Downtown with my son, Kawhi Leonard. If you know, you know. And just like that, we're up by 4 points. Long as the Nuggets don't hit a 3 coming out of their final timeout, we should be just fine. Here's Aaron Gordon inbounding the ball. Gordon looking for a shooter. Gets it into Watson to Jokic. Jokic driving, stolen away to the defense. It's over, and the Clippers on to round 2. I'm not going to lie, my expectations were kind of low for the Clips, but my bad, because Leonard goes for 33, DG goes for 23, and the Clips are on to the next. They'll be in the second round facing the Minnesota Wolves. As for the Cavs, they got the Miami Heat. The Heat did not trade for Giannis in this universe. We haven't seen a Giannis trade go down at the time of this recording, but knowing my luck, it'll happen as soon as I go to sleep. And then the Clippers taking on the Wolves. Again, Wolves do not have Giannis just yet. Seems like them and the Heat are probably the top 2 teams at the moment. Clippers start off up 1-0, as do the Cavs. Imagine we get a Clippers-Cavs final. That'd be crazy. Uh-oh. Clips down 2-1 to Minnesota, down 3-1. Oh, Cavs down 2-1 to the Heat. They'll tie it up at 2 apiece. I'm tuned in Game 5 as the Clippers lose their series in 5 games. So DG and Kawhi out of here in year 1. We'll see how the Clips adjust in the offseason. In the meantime, we got to see if James and the Cavs can take this key Game 5. They're not going to. They lose it. Mitchell goes for 31. Harden had 13. James! The jokes write themselves, man. What is going on? You can't lose to this Heat team. And then the Clippers, man. Garland continued to be on a burner, no KD, but Leonard struggled in this final game. They end up losing. Cleveland, y'all got no business taking an L to the Miami Heat. I understand the Clippers losing to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have made the conference finals 2 years in a row in real life. That would make it 3 here in the simulation. But y'all can't lose to the Heat, bro. The Heat don't have anybody. Asia Wilson needs to suit up. Bam's girlfriend needs to suit up for the Heat if they want to have any type of chance. Right now, Cavs up by 7 points. The Heat have the ball. We're in Miami. I wanted to jump in because I wanted to see James Harden in action here alongside Spida. They got the 4-guard lineup of Zoom out there. there. Sam Merrill out there, Dennis Schroeder, and then, of course, Harden and Mitchell. Hero gets the screen, fires the three. It's off. Merrill grabbed the rebound, and he pushes the ball the other way. Merrill lobs it up to Allen. What in the world? Threw that thing into the first row. Sam Merrill, what were you thinking, man? I know Jared Allen just had 40 recently off all layups and dunks, but you really thought that was going to work? Tyler Hero with the ball, working on Donovan Mitchell here. Hero could be a centerpiece in a Giannis trade. Hero trying to drive, fakes the shot, layup is good right over Donovan Mitchell, who is a little bit smaller, but has a crazy wingspan. He has like a 6'10 wingspan or something at like 6'2", 6'3". Harden with the ball. Uno gonna give it to Evan Mobley. Mobley gonna give it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell thought about the mid-range, gets it back to Harden. Harden looking to attack here, spins, getting to the rim on Davion Mitchell. Mitchell, an elite defensive player, nearly forces the turnover. Tyson picks it up and banks it home. Oh my goodness, was that Tim Duncan? The mid-range banker for Jalen Tyson, and the Cavs up by 7. I'm feeling pretty good about Cleveland in this game 6. Hero gets the screen, mid-range, off. Allen the rebound. Okay, yeah, I think Cleveland's got this one, and they'll at the very least push the series to 7. Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley the pass fake. Harden's gonna pop out. He had room in the mid-range, didn't take it. Here's Allen with the screen. Harden to the rim, gets it out to Allen on the pop. He can't shoot though. There's a bad pass and a turnover. Miami will probably have one last chance at it. Adebayo to Hero. Hero 3. Ooh. And that is the game. Didn't see much from Harden there, but Mitchell carried with 36. James, another stinker. 7 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. The triple single of doom and despair for Harden as we head to game 7. Bro, can we talk about the amount of times Harden's been traded? He gets traded nearly every year, man. If he's not going to get his chicken, his money, he's out of there. Game 7, the Cavs win. This was a low-scoring one, 79-99. Harden had 19, shot 6 of 16, nothing crazy. Mitchell only had 13. Both teams just, play kind of bad in that one. Oh, but this is a real test. The Detroit Pistons, they've been incredible throughout the regular season here in the Eastern Conference. We'll see if they're ready for the playoffs with their young guard, Cade. Game 1 goes to your Cavs. Mitchell with 33. Harden had 18 and 10. All right, we'll take that. Game 2, another Cleveland dub. Jim Harden with 30. There you go. Game 3, we're up 3-0. J.A. has 18. Harden, J.H. had 16. One more win. We're out here in a sweep. They get one as Harden only had 16. But we win the series in 5, and Mitchell has 28 or 29. Harden has 28 to close the series out. We love it. It'll be the Wolves in the finals. James Harden was actually the East Conference MVP, averaging 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists on elite efficiency. 50 from the field, 50 from 3. And then Ant was the MVP of the West. This will really be a test for the Wolves. I mean, we saw them make easy work of the Clippers, James Harden's former team. So if Harden could take care of them here in the finals, that'd be fire. Game 1 goes to Minnesota as Ant goes for 31. Harden has 21. This is his first time back in the finals since his OKC days. It's been 14 years. Game 2, Ant had 42. Harden had 20. Mitchell had 34, and the Cavs get the best of the Wolves. I'm already in the simcast for Game 3. We're talking about James in the finals. This hasn't happened in 14 years. We got a close one. All right, James, let's see what you can do. 2:27 to go. Now, I am kind of concerned about the defense of the Harden-Donovan Mitchell backcourt because, man, I mean, if I saw that as an opposing backcourt, Christmas, easy buckets. Now, it's going to be hard to guard him on the other end, but you know, defensively, that backcourt's not great. Neither was Garland and Mitchell, though, to be fair. Harden might actually be an upgrade. Harden working on Bones Highland here. This is a favorable matchup for James. He's going to hesitate, get to the rim, floater, and it's good. Harden putting the Cavs up by 6. He's up to 25 points on the night, 12 of them coming in the paint as Minnesota will call a timeout here. Yeah, James and Donovan. That's going to be so weird to get used to. I'll definitely be tuned into the James Harden Cavalier debut. Jaden McDaniels going to inbound the ball here. McDaniels gets it into Randall. DiVincenzo hands it off to Edwards. Edwards defended by Donovan Mitchell here. I don't like this matchup for Cleveland. Edwards gets to his spot but misses the jumper. Mobley the rebound. It'll go to James. Harden going to get right to the rim. He'll settle for the jumper. He had the lay-in. That's why I said right to the rim because I thought, oh, he's going to take the layup. Harden settled, and on the other end, and he'll get a layup. That's a 4-point swing there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Minnesota back within 4. Just over a minute and a half to go as James Harden walks it across the timeline. Harden, the spin move into the lay, and it's good. James gets it back that time. He's up to 27 points, an efficient 27, might I add. He's 86 from the field. And Edwards with the ball. Wolves got to get something going and fast. Ant-Man looking to drive on Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell standing his ground well, forces Ant into a bad shot. Cavs grab the rebound. Jalen Tyson pushing the ball here. Tyson threw it down to Mitchell, who will lay it up and in. And your Cavs up by 8 here. And on the 10-year anniversary, or well, not the exact anniversary, but it's been about a decade since the 2016 championship, and the Cavs might just do it again. Taking a 2-1 lead is a great step towards winning that Larry O.B. Edwards trying to just make something happen here as Minnesota is watching this game slip out of their control and will get a layup to go, but I'd say it's too little too late. James Harden with some clutch time heroics here for the Cavs, some big time buckets. He had 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists, nearly a triple-double, and he only missed 2 shots. That's the type of play you want out of James Harden if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 4 on the way. Cavs can take a commanding 3-1 series lead, or the Wolves can fight back and tie things up. It looks like Cleveland might have this one. Oh, well, Minnesota, they're still in it. 3-point game. 2 minutes to go. This is it in my eyes. If the Cavs win this, you don't lose 3 in a row and blow a 3-1. That would never happen. That's never happened before. In the NBA Finals, no way any team would do that, especially if they win 73-9, you know, just a hypothetical. Edwards with the ball on the wing. It'll go to Jaden McDaniels up top. McDaniels swings to DiVincenzo. Thought Harden would get that steal in the passing lane. It goes out to Randall. Randall working on the much smaller Sam Merrill, but settles for the jumper. Yeah, we'll live with that. Even from the greatest shooter to wear number 30, that one's not going to drop. Mitchell has it on the other end. He swings it to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Donovan. Donovan, I said spin move. He lost it. DiVincenzo the steal. Dante to Edwards. Ant steps it back. Short jumper. It's off. Wow. He completely blundered that opportunity. Ball goes to Harden. Harden throws it to the corner. How is Mitchell so open? It's good. Even with the ref low-key in the way, Donovan Mitchell knocks it down. He's got 9 here in the fourth. 26 total on the night. Edwards with the ball. Working on Dennis Schroeder here. Ant-Man trying to get to the basket. Maybe dump the ball off to Bald Rudy. Nope. Rudy goes over to the corner. Schroeder clamping up Anthony Edwards at the moment. 5 on the shot clock. Wolves got to put something up. Edwards gonna step through and finish at the horn, keeping Minnesota within 4 points, and in turn still in this ball game. Jared Allen into James Harden. Harden has it at the top here. One more bucket would put Minnesota away. James get the screen, fires from deep. It's off. Door is still open for Minnesota as Cleveland took that shot very early in the clock. They didn't even run things down. Harden must have felt confident about that one. Randall to the rim, laying through the contact. He finishes. Could have been an argument for an and one, but what a tough finish from Julius Randle. Oh, Mitchell will give it up to Harden. Cavs only up by 2. James out to Mobley. 3 is good. Evan Mobley, by no means a guarantee to knock down a corner 3, but that time he gets it to go. And E-Mob puts your Cavs up by 5. That was a big time shot there from Mr. Mobley. Jaden McDaniels will inbound for the Minnesota Wolves. McDaniels into Edwards. Edwards is working on Mitchell here, trying to get to the rim. Lay-in is off. Nas the board, goes up and 1. Oh, that's the last thing you wanted to do there if you're Spider-Man. Fouling Nas, put him on the line. That gives the Wolves an opportunity to cut this to 2. They'll do exactly that. They have no timeouts left, but we got to make our free throws. Donovan, I trust you to do that, although you're not going to be the one taking them because we're not in the bonus just yet. Wolves got to foul again. Mobley going to get it into Harden, and Harden will be fouled here. All right, James. First one is good. Second one from James drops as well. Big time from Harden, and it looks like we're going to take a 3-1 lead here in the finals. Shout out to Evan Mobley. DiVincenzo fires a 3. It's off. Randall's there on the tap-in. They just won't go away. They're still in it. 8 seconds to go. 2-point game. Jalen Tyson into James Harden. All right, James, just make 2 more for me. We're still cool. First one is good, and we know James. He's gotten to the line more than almost anybody, so this is just what he does. Makes them both, and your Cleveland Cavaliers have taken a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. That'll do it. 42 from Harden in this one. 42 in the finals. Mitchell had 26. What a game from James. One more, and and Cleveland will have for surely won this trade with an NBA championship. I mean, what a huge success for them. They just got to close it out in this 5th one. They're not going to do that. Oh, don't let them be on the wrong side of a 3-1 this time. Harden tried to close with 24. Mitchell had an off night with 15. Ant went for 27. Now, you don't want Ant getting this 6th game. If he does, things get spooky for you. Cleveland, come on. Harden's going to have to earn this ring. 5-point lead, minute 53 to go. Cavs are up. They're on their home floor. They can win it in front of the faithful Cleveland fans, man. Here we go. Ball goes into Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell is defended by Julius Randle. There's a screen from Jared Allen. Mitchell dumps it down to J.A. Allen right over Rudy. All those DPOYs for what? Easy buckets from Jared Allen. Edwards throws it right to Nas, poked away by Sam Merrill. Some active hands there from the sharpshooter. Ball goes to Dennis Schroeder. The jab. Schroeder gets it out to Harden. Harden, come on. Let's get to work. Oh, it'll go to Dennis. Dennis the Menace gets the screen from Jared Allen. Schroeder driving, dumps it off to J.A. One more to Harden. 3. It's good. James Harden has just won the Cleveland Cavaliers and NBA Finals. They're up by 10. It's over. It's too late. He just sealed it. James Harden is a champion. 13 points in this one, but hey, he had some big games. And Mitchell had 20. Shout out to Dennis Schroeder with 19 and 18 minutes off the bench. Dennis the Menace getting to work there. And the Cavs are champions. James Harden, your finals MVP, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. So there you go. Cleveland with a major success here off of this deal. But I want to keep things going and see how things go on the Clippers side. As Harden's getting better, he's aging like fine wine, up 2 to a 94. Mitchell aging like milk, down 1 at 29 years old. Come on, Spider-Man. But yeah, Cavs look good and poised to repeat. They brought in C-Mac. Tyrese Proctor got better. As for the Clippers, they bring in Austin Reeves, who immediately gets worse, but they picked up Reeves. That's huge. DG gets better. He's up to an 88. Clippers were decent last year. Lost to the eventual champions. They did kind of get smacked by the eventual champs, but nonetheless, lost to the team that went on to win the title, right? So if we run things back here, who knows what'll happen. I want to run this at least until Harden retires, which, you know, could be pretty soon. He's 37 years old going into this season. Think his birthday just hit as the season turned anew. And the Cavs are running things again. Bro, 19-1 to open up the season. Then they lost 2 in a row. But this Cavs team is something serious. If it goes half as good as things have gone in this simulation for Cleveland in real life, oh, you won. Now, I got to say, with this Harden trade, and the Cavs are rumored to maybe go make a move for a Giannis or for Anthony Davis, like, they're out there looking to make plays, right? Y'all think Bron comes back for his final season next year? You think he plays one more, goes back to Cleveland, and then runs it with Harden and Donovan, and whether it's Mobley, maybe it's Giannis somehow, I don't know, but I'm very intrigued to see the future of this Cavs team. Now, we've been so focused on Cleveland. How about the Clippers? They're the 2 seed. Oh, this is one of those ones, man. Great simulation on both sides. I love it. Victor Wembanyama is DPOY, or MVP. He's also DPOY. He just does it all. Oh, yeah, Jaden Ivey on the Bulls. How about that? 64 wins from the Cleveland Cavs. DG made All-NBA first. Averaged 29 with 8 assists. Shout out to Mr. Garland, man. Harden was second team. Uno averaged 23 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists this year. What a season from both the guards who were traded, especially Jimmy Harden, man. He is 37. He did get his bag from the Cavs. That's all he wanted. So the Cavs, they finished in the 1 seed out east. Clippers, number 4 out west, but 158. The Claw averaged 21. How did Reeves do? Reeves is trash in 2K. Only averaged 17. That's Austin Reeves. He gets what, 27 a night in real life? Cavs got the Raps in round 1. Clips will be taking on the Phoenix Suns. I think that's very winnable for the Clippers, especially with Garland being on a burner like he's KD. Absolutely locked in. DG and the Clips move on at 6. Cavs go on ahead and continue the LeBron tradition, even without LeBron, beating the Raps in 5. Cleveland's got the Hawks, who they made light work of in the first round last time around. And Clips, y'all might be in trouble, because the Mavs, they're a known 2K cheat code led by Cooper Flagg. If you can take them down, you're serious. Clips up 2-1. Mavs will tie it at 2 apiece. Oh my gosh, they beat them by 53 in this one. So far, though, Garland averaging 29 and 8. Cavs struggling a little bit over here. We'll check them out in a second. For now, we got a Key game 5 between the Clippers and Mavs. LA looking to make some noise in this postseason. If they get past the 1-seeded Mavs, they can beat just about anybody. They're going to lose this 5th one, so they'll face elimination going into game 6, despite 22 apiece from Leonard and Garland. Cavs tie things up at 2 apiece with the Hawks. I'll tune in over here as well. So do y'all think Giannis will get traded by the deadline? Man, I don't know. I'm so back and forth, so wishy-washy on it. I don't really know, man. I mean, that's what the reports seem like too. They're so back and forth, so wishy-washy. I don't really know how to feel. But let's go on ahead and jump into Cavs Hawks game 5. Series is tied 2 apiece. The defending champion Cavaliers have been given a run for their money by the ATL Hawks. Currently, Cleveland's got the lead. They're on their home floor. Hawks with the ball. Null has the rock here for ATL. He'll get the screen from Asa Newell. Newell rolls to the rim. Mitchell tries for the contest, but he's just a little too small. Asa Newell going to put ATL up by 1 as the clock ticks below 2 minutes. CJ McCollum with the ball. He'll give it to Mitchell, to Harden. Harden fires the 3. It's in and out, no burgers. Jalen Johnson gets it to Asa Newell. Newell defended by Mitchell here. Yeah, we're running small. We got CJ, Mitchell, and Harden out there. Oh my gosh, they got Cam Boozer in Atlanta? Probably from that Pels pick. He just faked Mobley out of his shoes, and then Asa Newell bullies Mitchell for yet another bucket. Hawks will go up by 3. But yeah, Atlanta able to draft Cameron Boozer. That is huge for them. Mitchell with it at the top here. Don gonna get the screen from Rob Williams, who the Cavs picked up over the offseason. Rises up right over Newell. Williams is there on the glass, cleaning up the mess off the Mitchell miss. An ill-advised shot from Spider-Man, but luckily Rob Will had his back. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets the 0-0 screen. Okongwu rolls. It'll go down to Boozer. Boozer, one-on-one with Mobley. Fakes him out of his shoes again, and the layup is good. What are you doing, E-Mob? It's like his Y button's stuck, and he just keeps jumping, man. He's jumping for joy. And for my PlayStation users, that's triangle. Donovan Mitchell driving to the rim, stepping back. That's such an easy look, Spider-Man. And the Cavs on the verge of going down 3-2, just like the Clips. Null gets the screen. It'll go to Boozer. Extra pass to Okongwu. 0-0. Slams it home. And the Hawks go up by 5. Only 43 seconds to go. Your Cavs really in some trouble here. Mitchell looking for a quick bucket. Midi is good. Butter. Beautiful. Smooth. Nah, that was crazy. I was gassing him up a little bit too much. Asa Newell inbounding the ball. It goes into Cam Boozer. Boozer defended well by Evan Mobley. A steal here would be huge, but as long as we get a stop, we'll be fine. We got that timeout in the pocket. It'll still be a 1-possession game. Boozer working on Mobley. Gets his way to the rim. Fakes the shot. Gives it to Null. 6 on the shot clock to Okongwu. Okongwu. Oh, almost loses it. It goes to Alexander Walker. Tough shot is off. Rebounded by your Cavs. We do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. 5 seconds to go. Mitchell to Mobley. Open 3. Oh, Mobley couldn't deliver on the 3 this time. And that'll do it. Time's going to expire before we can get this next foul off. So, yeah, we have lost this game. And the Cavs in trouble here. Clippers and Cavs in very similar situation. Both down 3-2 in the second round. Mitchell with 31. Mobley 23 and 10. Harden only 13 with 11 assists. 13 points on 13 shots. Not exactly what you want from James at all. That's not what you want from your All-NBA second team guard. We'll head back west. Game 6. DG the PG looking to push the Mavs to a game 7. Can he do it? It's pretty close thus far. Clippers. They're down 10. Can they get it a little bit closer? They get it to 8, but it's too little too late. Leonard's 32 wasn't enough. Garland tried 25 and 5 assists, but the Clips are eliminated. Are the Cavs going to suffer a similar fate here, or will they push the series 7? Nope, the Cavs will suffer a similar fate. They lose in game 6. Mitchell with 25. Golly, James, 7 points? Jalen Johnson had 40. Hawks go on to the finals where they beat the Mavs. So both the teams that our squads lost to end up going to the finals, and the Mavs come out on top as NBA champions. I think we got at least one more season left in us, though, as James Harden, yeah, he's not going to retire, so we'll push it into season number 19 for old Jimmy Harden. Player progression, Mitchell gets worse. James Harden just getting better with age. Now a 93. Garland up to a 90. Oh, look at that. The Clips got Koulibaly. Reeves continues the fall off of doom and despair. Shout out J. Cole. The fall off 2-6 coming soon. I'm so hyped, man. Hey, Jermaine, man, listen, I really just gave you some free promotions, so if you could give me some tickets, preferably backstage passes, but I'll also settle for ones where I can touch the back of the arena from my seat. I really don't care. If you can get me some tickets to that fall off tour, bro, maybe some merch, because you know that merch is horsely. I remember the Drake and J. Cole tour. I don't remember exactly what I spent. I got a hoodie I think it was, I want to say the hoodie was, did I really spend that much? I feel like it was like 120, 140, like something like that. Something crazy, man. And then like a t-shirt might have been 60 or something. Like, dude, the merch prices were nuts. I swear I got like a hoodie and a t-shirt and it was like 200 all in. Cavs slowing down a little bit this season. They're the 5 seed. James Harden, how's he doing in season 19? I'll check it end actually. I don't want to spoil it, but I do want to see, is he going to retire? He's going to retire. So this is the final year of the sim. I just leaked his stats. He's still playing well, 22-7. But this will be the final year of the simulation. We'll see if the Clips can get a championship off before it's all said and done. Clippers definitely have a chance to do that. They're playing incredible basketball. All right, season is over with. Nikola Jokic is your MVP. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists on the Dubs. My Warriors got Joker. Oh boy, that's quite exciting. Stevie Kerr, coach of the year. Look at my Warriors go, man. Garland, All-NBA second team, 27, 3 and 7, doing his thing. Harden makes All-NBA in his final year, averaging 21, 4 and 8. Mobley was all defensive second. And the Clips are in the 2 seed. Cavs, they're actually the 5 seed. So the Clippers in a better spot. Mavs kind of struggled. 53 wins, got you in the play-in. Oh, it was the Wild Wild West over there. But yeah, Darius Garland leading the way for the Cleveland, or not for the Cleveland Cavs, the Clippers. It's so weird that Garland's a Clipper, isn't it? First round, Clips got the Mavs, Cavs got the Pistons. That's a tough matchup for Cleveland. Clips gonna take care of the Mavs easily. Last time in the conference finals, they struggled. The Tarantulas on the Pistons? Well, Uncle KD, it looks like Jimmy Harden might get you up and out of there. He wins in 6, so both our guys on to round 2. Why were the Mavs struggling so mightily? I don't really know. I mean, that's the normal roster they have by this point in the simulation, I feel like, but they're just not doing as good with it. Usually the Mavs just run things over here, man. Anyway, Cavs got the Hawks. This is who they went down to last time around, and the Clips got the Suns. I think the Clips got this. They got 72 overall. Kwame Evans at the 4. Ooh, that's rough, but they're still up 3-1 over here. They win it in 5. Clips on to the conference finals. Cavs are 2-2 with the Hawks. They'll go up 3-2 and win it in 6. Come on, give me a Cleveland Clipper finals to close this out. It's the Cavs and the Raps going at it in the East finals, and the Dubs got my Los Angeles Clippers, or my Warriors got the Clippers here. The Clippers aren't my team. All right, let's not get it twisted. Game 1 goes to both the Cavs and the Clips. Come on, Clippers up 2-0. 3-0 for the Clips. Come on, Cleveland. Y'all got to hold it down here too. They're 2-2 going into game 5. Clippers lose 1 game to the Warriors, but it looks like they got that in the bag. So we're just worried about Cleveland holding up their end of the deal here. You need to win this one. Oh, this is an ugly game. Low scoring game of doom and despair. Straight defense. This is a 1980s hoops game, man. 2:29 to go. Cavs down by 6. They got to score about as many points as they've scored every quarter to overcome a 6-point deficit. That's how low scoring this thing has been. Jaden Hardy inbounding. It goes into James Harden over to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell at the top of the key here looking to get to work. Donovan and Harden, such gifted scorers, both of them, as Mitchell gets to the rim, can't bank it home. But seeing them share the floor is going to be a real treat. Grady Dick with the ball. Grady defended by James, or that was actually Proctor defending him. It'll go to Quick, who misses the jumper real fast. We'll take that. We want Cleveland to be able to push the ball here as they're down. Harden working on IQ, gives it over to Mitchell. Oh, he's bumped. That's a blocking foul. 2 free throws for Spider-Man. This lead can drop down to 4. First one from Mitchell. Come on, Donovan. You don't miss those. Second one from Mitchell. There you go. He makes the second, cutting the Raptor lead down to 5 points. Still about 2 minutes left. IQ with the ball. Quickly throws it down to RJ Barrett. Barrett backing in on Mitchell. Mitchell standing his ground well, but commits the foul. Ref, what are we doing? RJ first free throw. He sold. RJ could be on his way out of Toronto as they're looking at Sabonis, according to rumors. Barrett makes the second one. So the Raps up by 6. Minute 45 to go. Here's 45 with the ball. Donovan Mitchell gets up the middle, floats it, can't finish. I feel like he had the angle there. If he would have just kept on running, he could have slammed that thing home, but he missed it. Ball will go to Brandon Ingram. Ingram working on Jalen Tyson. Nice little scoop-de-doop. Layup is good for Brandon Ingram. Only 14 points, only played 26 minutes, but the notorious BI3 with 2 big ones right there. Mitchell trying to get to the basket on Barrett. Thought about the jumper, instead swings to Tyson. Tyson hits Jordan's signature shimmy, then gives it to Jared Allen. JA hands off to Harden. Harden, we need something. Mid-range. Oh, it's over. This game 5 is going to be an L. That was ugly. 16 from Scotty. Harden had 22. Mitchell had 20. Their teammates didn't show up to work. Why is Kyle Kuzma playing? He should be out the league by whatever year this is. 2028? Yeah. My bad, Kuz. I hope you still have a job in the league. Clips probably going to take care of the Warriors. Yep, Yep, they win in 5. So the Clippers are in the final. Can the Cavs make it there? Oh, heck no, man. Cleveland's about to lose this to the Raps. They tried to come back late, but it was too little too late. Harden with 36, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. What a fitting way for him to go out in his career, though. Dropping 36 points. That's what he does, man. Professional bucket. Garland averages 27 and 6 in the West Finals. Gets the Clippers to the NBA Finals. What a win-win trade this would be if both teams got a chip out of it. That'd be awesome. Game 1, Raptors take. Game 2, uh-oh, Clippers. Y'all got to take this third one. Down 2-0 early. Wow. Kawhi at 34. Garland only 19. Clips down 3-0. They get swept. Of course the Clippers couldn't win a ring, man. I'm sorry, LA fans. I thought y'all had it. Jimmy Harden retires. Wizards legend Curry. Oh, what a weird retirement class. Oh yeah, Vucci Main's a Celtic now, by the way. What? He was in Boston, left for Utah, then came back. That is such a weird way for his career to end. But yeah, that'll do it for the video. At least the Clips got a finals appearance, but with Kawhi being 37, I think that they're about cooked. Garland did great in this video, though. 27 and 7. James Harden was awesome. If you enjoyed, you made it to the end, comment James Harden. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next. Peace.